Beardo Benjo.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the jungle. Welcome to Green Hell VR. This is the PCVR version that we're checking out today. I've already covered the Quest 2 version and I absolutely loved the game. I genuinely believe it's one of the best survival games you can buy for the Quest, and it's a brutal, unforgiving, non-hand-holding experience. Now this is as close to the final build for PC as I could get my hands on. There might still be a day one patch, the game comes out today, but I wanted to check it out today and share some thoughts. I've been playing this for a few weeks actually, and my initial thoughts about the PCVR version of this game came from Steam Next Fest last year, where I was actually quite negative about it. Didn't run well on my PC, and the experience wasn't great. But the team's done some work, and I genuinely believe they're on the right path now, and we might have something very, very cool here. Now I'm going to jump into a brand new game, just start on day one, and see how long I can survive. This is going to be quite a boring video because I will die very quickly and you're going to be seeing a lot of the same stuff I covered in the Quest 2 video because we're right at the start of the game. But hopefully you enjoy it and hopefully it gives you an idea of the visuals and differences between Quest and PC. Let's have a little look. Here we are. Welcome to the jungle. It looks absolutely gorgeous in here. Now I'm sure the first thing you're going to notice is the difference in visual between the PC version and the Quest 2 version. Now the Quest 2 version is no slouch. It looks really, really good on the Quest given the limitations that the devs were working with. But when you see the PCVR version, and this is currently running on the highest settings with the godrays turned on, it does look absolutely amazing. But it will push your PC pretty damn hard. Now I say I'm running this on high right now, that is what I'm running it on, it's all maxed out. But I have a 2080, so an RTX 2080, an i7 9700K processor, and 32GB of DDR4 RAM, and I do still experience moments of hitching, moments of slowdown, and moments where you can feel that you're kind of dropping frames occasionally. It isn't as bad as it was when I played the Steam Next Fest demo last year. It does feel a lot smoother now, and it's definitely a playable experience. But yeah, I can still feel it starting to chug in certain areas. Now obviously I could drop it down to medium or low, but for the purposes of this video, I wanted to catch it looking as nice as physically possible so you can really see the differences between the Quest version and PCVR. This does look gorgeous. If you have a PC that can run it, max it out, and just breathe it in, it genuinely feels like being lost in a jungle somewhere. I'm very impressed with what they've managed to pull off. So, normally on this channel I like to record 1 to 2 hours worth of footage for a video. I like to try and make it as entertaining and informative as possible. But I lost all my Green Hell PCVR footage that I had prepared for today's video. I recorded it and the microphone, the mod mic, was completely and utterly scuffed. My voice was like, I'm not sure why, there was some kind of interference, it was an absolute mess. So I'm recording this now on a super time crunch. So this video might be a bit more information focused than my videos typically are. You might not get any real entertainment value out of this, and I do apologise. I did still want to showcase the game today for launch, so people can see what it looks like and make up their minds about whether they wanted to pick up the PCVR version. So I'm probably going to zoom through this a little bit faster than what you're used to if you're used to my videos, and there'll be probably a little bit less of the mucking around, which is a shame because the mucking around is my favourite bit about making YouTube videos. But I'm on such a time crunch today. So, welcome to Green Hell VR for PC. Now, I've already said this, but I really, really do like the Quest version of this game. If you only have a Quest and you don't have a PC, don't feel bad. The version on the Quest is very, very good. Ooh, unknown mushroom. Eat it. Always eat unknown things. That's the best advice I can give you. If you don't know what it is, eat it. Because then you'll know what it is. And you'll know if you like it. And if it makes you sick, then don't eat it again. Now, if you have the game on Quest, yeah, don't feel bad. You have a great version of the game. The devs did a fantastic job getting that thing running on the Quest 2. But I have noticed some things since playing this on PCVR that I wanted to highlight in a video today. Look at my unknown nut. I'm going to eat an unknown nut. I'm going to do it. Oh! Not so unknown anymore. It gave me 15 fats. All stones. I need stones. I need stones. Now, the most obvious difference between the Quest 2 version and the PCVR version is the visual. Look how dense the jungle looks. It's so rich and packed with foliage and things to explore. It's actually quite intimidating. It's quite daunting. Now, if you have a PC where you can turn on the godrays and not lose too much performance, I would definitely say turn them on, because it does look phenomenal when you've got the lights coming through the trees, and it adds... oh, it's raining. That's annoying. It adds an element of realism to the whole experience. So your visuals are obviously much better on PC if you have a PC that can really push it and achieve said visuals. Look at this cheeky little snake hiding in a bush. Mate, I need these ropes. Can I have these? I'm just going to take these ropes, mate. I'm not going to muck around with you. You're not going to muck around with me. And we are going to live in perfect harmony. Maybe I can hit him with this giant leaf, actually. That would be quite funny. I'll throw this leaf at the snake, and then maybe he'll just stop being such a grumpy guts. There you go. Stop being such a grumpy guts, Mr. Rattlesnake. Now, the second big difference... What was that noise? Like a little bird running around. The second big difference between the Quest version and the PCVR version is how open the PCVR version is. What are these tweeting noises? I'm so confused. Now, the Quest 2 version did a really good job at making you feel like you were in a huge open world jungle. But if you really pushed yourself against the limits of that game and explored everything, quite quickly you realised that it was actually rather linear. You could find the ends of the world, and the way it was trying to funnel you through the world was very clever. Again, the devs did a great job at making the game feel bigger and more expansive than it actually was. But in reality, the Quest 2 version was quite linear. You know, the space you had to play in wasn't a small space, but it wasn't as open as this. The PCVR version is dauntingly large. It's much more faithful and close. Look at this little guy! It's much more faithful and close to the flat screen version of Green Hell VR. I want this guy! Come here! Why, Why have I been hurt by picking up the frog? Can I put him in my bag? Put him in my bag. Poisoned dart frog. Am I now poisoned? What's happened to me? Oh, I've got a fever. Oh, just from touching a frog. Just from touching a frog. Well, I'm going to touch another one then. Ah! Put him in my bag. If I just keep picking up frogs, maybe things will be okay. Okay, well, my vision's gone a little bit shitty now. It's gone a bit red because I have got a fever. I am dying of frog poison, which is not ideal. Look at this guy over here! This little creature. I am noticing a lot more creatures on the PCVR version. There's a lot more... Ooh, there's a lot more animals running around in the wild. Feels a lot more real. Feels a lot more alive than the Quest 2 version felt. So as I was saying, the PCVR version is far more faithful to the flat screen version of Green Hell VR. It is a big open world space, and it feels kind of scary to explore. It feels like I could get lost. It feels like I will get lost in this game. Now, I had that feeling when I started playing the Quest 2 version, but quite quickly I realised the lay of the land. I understood what my limits were and where the kind of, I guess, where the invisible walls were set up, let's say. The areas I couldn't physically push past. However, on the PC, I haven't really discovered those limitations. The world feels far more open. You're far more free to explore and get lost, and it genuinely feels a lot more realistic. Realistic's the best word I can use to describe it. It feels like a proper living, breathing jungle that you're inhabiting. And, hello mate, are you not scared of me? You probably should be. I'm a big scary predator. I could come over there and punch you right in the face. There we go. I knew that would scare him off. I'm actually about to die from the fever because I picked up a frog. That is the most depressing thing that's ever happened to anyone ever, I guess. Gonna die any second now. I'm dead. Yep, dead. Brilliant. Look at that. Killed by poison. What a nightmare. Note to self, don't touch frogs. Frogs are bad for your health. Even if they look pretty, even if they look cool, don't touch the frogs. I'll never touch a frog ever again, unless it's like just a normal, just green frog. I guess that's fine. Don't touch the colourful ones. Is that the rule? Is it the same with like spiders? The more colourful they are, the more deadly they are. I don't know. I wouldn't touch any spider, but I won't touch the frogs. I won't touch the frogs. Breaking rocks is my favourite thing to do. Breaking rocks. It's so fun. Put them in my backpack. I've got so many stones in my backpack. That must be so heavy. Another difference between the PCVR version and the Quest 2 version is this. The Quest version had a really simplified crafting system. It was great, it felt really good to build things and kind of use your book to pick what you want to build. So let's say we wanted to build a camp or a fire, etc, etc. It felt great, but the basics of building were really simplified. So building an axe, let's say, on the Quest version, you just needed the stick, you needed the stone, you push them together and you would get the thing you were trying to create. On the PCVR version, you have to build the crafting table, and you have to add things to the crafting table. So this is the crafting table. Now this is built to reward experimentation on the player's behalf. So if you just grab things and add them to the table, you can find things out. So right now I've made a stone blade. So I've got a little blade now I can go and stab things with. And the fun really comes in experimenting. So let's put a stone there and a stick. There we go. So that's going to get me an axe. I don't want the rope. Put the rope back. So now I've got an axe. Let's add that to my belt. Let's try the blade with a stick, with a bit of rope. Give me the rope. Oh, I put it back in the bag. Give me the rope. There we go. So that makes a stone pickaxe. So a lot of the fun in this game comes from finding things in the wilderness, adding them to the crafting table, and kind of logically figuring out what should mix with what to create what. I really like this system. I prefer this to the arcadey crafting setup of the Quest. Now, again, the devs did a great job with the Quest version to make it feel like a proper survival game, and it is a proper survival game. But there's something about this version that just feels a lot more in-depth, I guess, is probably the easiest way to say it. It feels far more realistic in the way that you have to do everything. I like that you have to stop, you have to drop the crafting table, and you have to really think about the combinations of items to make other items. Now, harvesting, looting, picking things up, storing it in your bag, all feels great, simple. Lift it over your shoulder, let go when you feel the vibration. You can then pull the bag from behind yourself, press trigger while it's in the air, and it will just float there, and you can explore and look at everything you're currently holding. Again, really nice setup. Where did my stone blade go? Oh, I turned it into a pickaxe, didn't I? Yeah, this is a really nice system. I like this. And then if you just walk away from the bag far enough, I think you might have to be not facing it. It will just snap back to your back. Yeah, there we go. It's gone. What is that?
Damn it.
Oh, God, no, no. Was that an anthill? Oh! Oh, no. I've got a rash. Oh, why? Why? Does everything want to kill me in this stupid jungle? Come on. Right. Again, in the Quest version of this game, when you cut down the plant, this plant that you could turn into bandages, you could just use them straight away as bandages. Here on the PCVR version, again, you need to create that crafting table. Whoop. You need to find those leaves. You throw them on there, and then you get your bandages. So now I do need to mix that with something to stave off the rash, but I'm just going to... Oh, it won't let me do it because it's not seeing it as something that's viable. Bollocks. Hopefully it will just go away with time. It's only an ant bite, right? Like, that's not that bad. I'm pretty sure I've been bitten by an ant before. I was alright. I'm still alive, so I'm calling bullshit if he dies. Oh, there's a crab! There's a crab! Look at him! That's the noise his legs make when he runs. Brilliant. Right, he's not that fast. Do you reckon I can get him? Oh, when I crouch, I'm slow. Oh, come on, you. Come on, you. I really want the crab. I really want the crab. Come here. Come here, you. Oh, I'm not going to get him. I'm not going to get him. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. No. This is why you shouldn't play sitting down. This is why you shouldn't play sitting down. No. 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 Bugger. I think I lost him. Okay, I don't know where I am now. I've gone running into the jungle in pursuit of a crab. And now I'm covered in rash, and it's kind of like the evening, and I need to find my camp because I need to make a bloody fire. Come on. Come here, you. Give me the rope. I mean, it does look gorgeous. I do think a lot of people will struggle to run this on the higher settings. I mean, it's my Steam chart, so if you've got the Steam VR chart running, for most games, including really gorgeous taxing games like Half-Life Alyx, I mean, I don't know much about it, I'm not very technical, but the graph is all in the green. The kind of, I think it's per seconds, kind of like the frames per second graph, and it's running, and it's all in green. This game pushes that into the yellow and the red. It starts to really spike. And it did that when the Steam Next Fest demo came out. What was that? Is that a leech? What is that? Oh, what's that little hole on me? Okay, something's gone wrong. I've been hurt by something. Is that a dead parrot? That is a dead parrot. Why is there a dead parrot? What's going on there? Put that in my bag. Guarantee I'm going to die in my sleep. Hammock. Have a sleep. There you go, I'm asleep. I guarantee I die though. Oh. Oh. Yep, look at that. Died in my sleep. Killed by poison. Poison from what? An ant. A flipping ant. An ant. At least the game looks pretty, because I'm completely shit at it. I don't mind loading in and just looking at it, but this is the kind of game that I'd need to play over and over and over again, constantly dying and learning each time to get a little bit better. It kind of has a bit of a roguelike element to it in that regard, because you probably will die a huge amount whilst playing this game. And with each death, you'll learn something about what you did wrong the previous time, and you'll get a little bit further the next time. If you don't save in this game as well, you will die. And to save, I believe you need to have a camp set up. You need to create a space that allows you to save, so like a shelter. And you can save in those designated areas. Otherwise, when you die, it's straight back to the start. I knew this video was going to be a boring video. I've made no progress. I've just died a bunch of times to bloody ants and frogs. Ants and frogs, of all the things that could kill me. Ants and frogs. Chop the bushes. Chop them down. Chop the bushes. Small leaf pile. I need some dried leaves. Can I have some dried leaves? I need to make a fire. The only thing I want to do in this video now is make a fire. That's it. That's my only goal. I'm not interested in anything else. Just want to create a bloody fire. And then I'll call it quits. Come on, you. Down you come. Down you come. That's it. Yes, that's what we need. Kindling. Kindling. Now you can play with a combination of smooth movement and teleport, so when I'm feeling extra lazy, I can just start teleporting around as well. Oh, the ants got me again! Just because I got slightly close to the ants. I hate this game. I hate it. I hate it so much. Ants killing me every time. Ants! Honestly, if you're looking for a hard game, a brutal game that does not hold your hand and wants you dead constantly, then pick up Green Hell VR. Whether you pick it up on the Quest or pick it up on the PC, you're still going to have that brutal experience, but the PCVR version is just far more open and expansive. The jungle feels much bigger, it feels more alive, it looks visually very, very impressive, and yeah, it's a more faithful version of the... Is that doing anything to stave off the ant bite? No, no. It's just a more faithful version when compared to the flat screen game. The Quest 2 is very, very good. You know, I'm not hating on that version. Devs did a great job with it. But if you can run it, this version is... It's much more impressive for me personally. It does feel far more open. It feels very, very difficult. And, yeah, just... I don't know, it feels more realistic. It feels like I'm actually in a jungle, and it's kind of scary to go out and explore because I have no idea how big this is. Small fire, please. Just a small one. I'm not greedy. Thank you very much. Sticks. We need some sticks. Small sticks to start. Okay. Small sticks to start. Chuck 'em on the fire. That's a big stick, you stupid dick. Okay. Look at that. Look at those godrays. It does look amazing. I hope this captures and you can see how gorgeous the game is. Because that's really the point of today's video, is just to show you the visual difference between the Quest and the PC. It does look absolutely amazing. So yeah, hats off to them to get this, getting this working the way it does. Alright, we've got dry leaf. Dry leaf goes in there. That's in. Sparks required. Okay, how do we make the sparks for a fire? How do we do that? Fire plow. Stick or plank? We can do this. We can do this. That's a proper tree, isn't it? Yeah, let's do this.
Stupid piece of shit.
Bloody thing broke immediately! No, that's fine. As long as I don't die before I make a fire, I'll be happy. Otherwise I'm going to be furious. Okay. Alright. Stick. Put you there. And stone. Put you there. Give me a new axe. Thank you very much. Tree. Ah. Okay, what do we get out of that? Okay, maybe... Oh, look at this big log. Maybe this will give me a plank. Yes! Look at that. Plank. Okay, I think it was a plank and a small stick. Plank and a small stick. Oh. Okay. So what does it do? Slot. Dry leaf. What? Fire plow. Do I put dry leaf in here as well? I don't know how to make a fire. I would fail as a foraging Bear Grylls type. I do not know how to make a fire. I need more dry leaves. So that's poop. Don't want that. I need more dry leaves to get the fire plow thing working. I think that's what I need to do. Fire plow. Okay. I put that in there, and then what do? Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I put that in there? Can I add that to that? Come on. Oh no. I don't think this is working. I don't think this is working. No! I almost made fire. What's the point in a fire plow? I don't understand. I thought I'd fixed it. I thought I understood. I got a bit of fire going on the fire plow. Sparks needed. Can I just knock two rocks together? Is that going to do it? I don't think it will. Can I have another stone, please? No, they're not going to spark, are they? Do you reckon if I hit the stone with a bone knife, that will do? Nope, that's not doing anything, is it? I've got a stone blade and a bone blade, and I can't make any spark. I don't know how to make sparks. I think you'd need flint, but I can't find any flint in this game at all. As I say, I've been playing this for weeks. I found flint in the Quest version. I cannot find it in the PCVR version. I think I'm just being just a dickhead. Just a massive idiot dickhead. I can't even get a fire going. That's how shit I am at this game. I can't even get a fire going. I give up. I just give up. I'm going to leave it here. I'm giving up here. I told you I was shit at this game. I really am shit at this game. I can't even get a fire going. This has been Green Hell VR on PCVR. A much more expansive and gorgeous version of the Quest 2 release that we saw earlier this year, and a more faithful recreation of the original flat screen version of Green Hell VR. You will need a fairly beastie PC to run this. As I said again, I'm running this on an RTX 2080, an i7 9700K, and 32GB of DDR4 RAM. I'm running it on high, but I am still experiencing moments of slowdown, moments of lag, and moments of hang. It's a gorgeous game. It's a very unforgiving game. The PC version feels far more unforgiving than even the Quest version, so you will need patience and you need to expect to die, because that's all part of the learning curve. dying and learning what you did wrong, coming back, doing it differently, and tackling it from a different angle is all part of the joy of a game like this. An absolutely brutal survival experience for VR lovers that I genuinely do recommend if you have the PC to run it. Look at the stars. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another one. Take care of yourselves, guys. See you later.